can't lie. Clever, Jose Baez. Trying to get you to buy his book. All right, Congress is back to work this morning after a 4th of July recess, and in just 2 days, House Republicans plan to call a vote to repeal the president's health care overhaul law. But it's mostly a symbolic vote, because any repeal effort would likely die in the Democratic-controlled Senate. And of course, the Supreme Court has ruled on this. It is the law of the land, health care reform. Yet Republicans want to fight it to the bitter end. And I'm wondering, should Congress people be spending more time helping their constituents comply with the law rather than continuing all this uncertainty about it?
Well, when you have 2,300 new regulations and 158 new federal bureaucracies that are created by this law, then there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of we don't know exactly how it's going to be.
Do you have people in the back office who are answering the phone calls and saying, if you have fewer than 50 workers, small businesses, don't worry, it doesn't apply to small businesses who have fewer than 50 workers?
We've got all sorts of information on our website, Facebook,
so you're going to help
Twitter,
people comply?
But
I mean,
yes,
I hear more from Republicans saying, you know, we're going to make this not come true, not here's how we're going to help you get your business to comply.
Our goal is going to be to get this off the books. Here's what we want to do.
This is like a piece of theater, right? I mean, you know, this is not going to get through the Senate.
Let me tell you why
this is not going to be repealed.
No, it's not.
So you're just doing it to make a point.
No, it is not a piece of theater, because what the American people want to hear Congress say is that Obamacare was a mistake.
So you're making a statement.
It gives us the opportunity. No, not at all. It gives us the opportunity to start fresh with a clean slate. There are 5 things
but you don't
that
think
people
that this is
want.
going to be repealed, right? We know this, right? The Senate is not. The Senate is controlled by the president's party. This is the president's signature legislation. Well, you're making a point. That's my only point. You're making a point. You'll agree with me. You're making a point, right? You're not doing this to repeal it.
I'm doing it to repeal it and get rid of it. I think it is the worst
But you realize you're only going to make a point.
Now I know why you put me between.
I know.
Well, you're a great mediator.
See, the thing is this. The most important step of any journey is the first step. We are once again going to go back and vote to repeal the bill.
We've been down
It's a terrible job, and we're going to do it again. And we're going to do it again.
How many times can you do it?
We're going to do it again.
How many times?
I wish we'd go do it every single day.
Every day? Every day we're going to do it every day. You've heard it here. The Republicans, she's in the leadership. We're going to vote to repeal health care every day instead of working to put America back to work. I think that's a great, listen, I'll take it.
Well, look at one of the things that is prohibiting jobs growth. #1 issue, jobs, the economy, health care, our national security. We're talking about all of these this morning. And when you talk about an inhibitor to getting people hired,
but wait,
the Obamacare bill is a big part of this.
One point. I have a real question about I mean, not that your question was a real, but I'm just saying. Strike that from the record, Councilor. But isn't it creating more uncertainty? I mean, when I talk to small business people, they think that this is going to crush them, and then I say, wait a minute, if you have fewer than 50 employees, this does not refer. But they're hearing, their Republican representatives saying, give me an example.
I will. A constituent last week, they have 6 employees in their company. Their health insurance went up 54% this current year. Next year, it is going to go up another 56%. They had to let one employee go.
But it's been going up for everyone. Healthcare costs and premiums have already been going up.
And it is going up even more. And when they talk to their insurance provider, the insurance provider says because of the new regulations that are going to be contained in Obamacare, this is what is happening to your insurance cost.
So how did you counsel them? Did you counsel them that they should move? I
do not counsel them. That is not when they contact us to get provisions or information. We give that to them. But there are 5 things the American people want us to do to get rid of this and to put in its place.
And we'll talk about those 5 things when we come back, because we're going to run, speaking of paying the bills, right into a commercial break. Ahead on Starting Point. Thank you, Congresswoman. Utah's miracle baby. We're going to tell you about a golden eagle rising from the ashes of a wildfire. And this is Congresswoman Blackburn's playlist, the Oak Ridge Boys, Tennessee, American made. You're watching. I haven't heard this one in a long time.